Good morning. It's been a while. How you doing? Good? That's good. Me? Well, I'm blessed, not stressed. What's today's topic about? Today's topic is, going to be on some pretty good verses. We got Ephesians chapter 6, verses 12 to 13. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand. Now what does this mean? Well, first off, if you look around, these are crazy times, right? You can turn on the news, there's some storm happening, there's some weather happening, there's some crazy people happening. These are just crazy times, right? Yet, there are wars going on and all kinds of battlefields, but we forget the most important battlefield. That's the one happening around us in our everyday life. You've heard of Afghanistan, you've heard of Russia, Ukraine, all that stuff. All those battlefields pale in comparison to the ones we face at home, domestically, every day. Every day. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. We don't wrestle with the people around us. We wrestle with principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness. In other words, we deal with spiritual warfare. That is what's taking place. That's why there's so many people saying ungodly things and saying, just doing all these terrible things, and why you see wickedness just manifesting everywhere. Why? Because the enemy knows his time is short. And we all battle the enemy in different ways. He comes at each of us with a different approach. He knows what makes us tick, right? For Bob, it might be greed. For Joe, it might be lust. For Tim, it might be anger, We each have our own weakness. However, in our weakness, he provides strength, right? We go to him. And how do we defend ourselves in the spiritual warfare? Well, it says in verse 13, take unto you the whole armor of God. Does it say the partial? No. Does it say most of it? No. The whole armor of God. Think about it. Would you go into a battlefield with just the helmet on? No. Would you go on there with just a shoulder pad? No. You go in there decked out. Why? Because you don't want to get shot. You don't want to get hurt. You don't want to fall. And how much more important is the spiritual battlefield than the physical? The spiritual than the mental, right? Because it's the spiritual that affects everything. As does God. He affects everything. And he's the one who created everything, right? That you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand. Does it say to kneel? No. Does it say to fall? No. Does it say to lay down and accept defeat? No. To stand. What is standing? Standing is on your own 2 feet, standing firm. You are upright. You are not falling down. You're not stumbling over and over again. You are standing tall. Now, how do we stand? How does one stand? Does one stand on their own? On nothing? No, they stand on a foundation. What more firm is a foundation than Jesus Christ? Right? In the Bible, it speaks about the man who built his house upon the rock, and those who built their house upon the sand. What happened to the ones who built their house upon the sand? The ones who built their house upon the sand, well, their house washed away. They got destroyed. However, the ones who built their house on the rock, theirs did not falter. Why? Because they're standing on the right foundation. Now today, are you standing on the right foundation? Are you standing on the foundation of self-righteousness? All about you, all about yourself, all about your money, all about those things that fade? Or is your foundation on him whose love never fades, whose grace never fades, and him who never fails? When all else fails, he does not. And he has been here since day one. Know this, that he is there with you in every battle, every field, everywhere, every way, in every day. I pray this message blesses you, and have a great day. God bless you.